would have thought, man? Who would have thought that I'd be here doing a lyric breakdown to Who Would Have Thought? But nah, who would have thought? I released it a while back, man. And YouTube was on like 40k views until I just did my diss track with JMX like last week. And it's just got like 150k views in a week, man. But yeah, you know, I had to come here and do a lyric breakdown, so that's what we're gonna do. And I bet you, even if you listen to it, you missed a couple of things, because some of the bars, they go deep. Alright, you want me to start?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Cool. Okay, wait. Before I start, I just need to say the opening bars are like the worst bars in the song. So, shit. I don't want to be a ribbon in the sky, living in disguise. Man, I see the venom in the middle of their eyes. That's basically just me saying, you know, I don't want to be like everyone else. I just want to be me. But all these people, they got venom in their eyes, okay? They're like snakes, even though I'm pretty sure snakes don't have venom in their eyes. Whatever. But I figure if you live in or you die, cause it's time for you to finish your reply. I've been dealing with these guys, better know that I ain't black and I rap, so I guess I'm automatically whack. Right? I guess I'm automatically whack. Like, look at me, okay? If I saw myself on the street, I would say, that guy looks whack. I admit it, I look automatically whack, but matter of fact, I am better than like half of these actors, outdated like a battery pack that a BlackBerry has on the back of its tab. Woo! Matter of fact, I am better than like half of these actors, right? They're not rappers, they're actors. They're pretending to be someone that they're not. Outdated like a battery pack that a BlackBerry has on the back of his tab. Blackberries are pretty outdated. Battery packs are pretty outdated. Outdated. My rapping has the wrath of attack to send a missile back to Iraq, you know? That's basically just me saying, my bars, they're powerful. Then leave a crack on the map. So not only is it strong enough to send a missile all the way to Iraq, go ahead, get your map. Okay, wait, hold up, let me get my map. Alright, this is my map. You know what happens? It leaves a crack on the map. That's how strong it is. And put my train of thought right back on the track, right? Train of thought, where are trains? They're on tracks. I'm focused, I'm on track, and I'm also on a track. So that's like a little triple threat right there. All these rappers out of breath. Hear that gasp like a motherfucking asthma attack. Okay? Pretty self-explanatory. Funny enough, I actually have asthma myself, so that's a little bit of an ironic. That's kind of ironic. Match, 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 making flames when I swipe right, and I ain't talking about some crap on an app. Okay, this one's a little bit of a doozy. Alright, this bar is referring to Tinder. Okay, think of Tinder. Think of what the Tinder logo is. It's a flame, right? Match, match, match. On Tinders, you make matches. But I'm also referring to matches as in the things that light up that you can make flames out of. So match, 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 making flames when I swipe right. If you like something on Tinder, you swipe right. But when I'm talking about swiping right, I'm talking about a matchbook. You swipe and you make a flame. So match, 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 making flames when I swipe right, and I ain't talking about some crap on an app. Alright, that one you might have missed, but that's the deal. Man, I'm blowing up with bars like a TNT. Blowing up TNT with bars AT&T. Right? So I basically explained the first bar in the next two. Blowing up with bars like AT&T or blowing up with bars like a TNT. But yeah, that one's pretty obvious. I should stop treating myself like I'm fucking Shakespeare. Bars AT&T. I'm the one you may see on screen. I won't be passing out like, hey, is he on lean? Nah, I ain't about that. The music that I make is a motherfucking soundtrack to the dopest life. Big Sean better bounce back. Everybody trying to raise the stakes, well, they better take it out back. Alright, most of that's pretty self-explanatory. Big Sean has a song called Bounce Back. Outback is a restaurant chain in the United States. Maybe it's in other parts of the world, but basically it's called Outback Steak or Outback Steakhouse. And so, you know, they're trying to raise the stakes, well, they better take it out back. I got a lot on my mind and I'm not gonna stop for a red sign. Talking a lot about the headlines, my death and the time left on the clock's all I got as my deadline. Woo! Right, so that's basically saying the only thing that's gonna cut me off is my inevitable death. So really this is just about leaving a legacy. Like, I'm trying to do as much as I can, and me dying is essentially my deadline. A little bit of a play on words with like deadline, okay. Don't open up shop by set time. I ain't DMX, I don't reach a text. I may be the worst, I may be the best. All I know is I feel obsessed. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop, you know, that's DMX. But I don't open up shop by a set time. I ain't DMX. I don't read your text. I may be the worst, I may be the best. All I know is I feel obsessed. Basically, I'm just going fucking insane. This is what I do, and it's just gonna drive me crazy. I feel depressed knowing that the shit is only temporary. Relieve some stress cause shit is only temporary. Okay, some of you are probably thinking, you just rhymed the same, you just write temporary 2 times in a row, you fucking garbage rapper. Okay, you're probably right, but basically what I was trying to get at was like, sort of my emotional state. So like if I'm doing really well, if stuff is going really well for me, it's like, oh shit, it's only temporary, so I'm just afraid of when it's gonna go away. Whereas it relieves some stress that shit is only temporary, because if things are going really badly, I'm like, you know what, it's only temporary, it'll get better. Free will, but others control what we feel. Evil, less clear than it looks in a cemetery. It's getting scary, I vocalize all that I hope inside. Social life over my goals in life. Posts online more important than my golden time. So many goals in mind I cannot go behind. But basically this is just continuing the theme of like, this is what I care about. Like, I'm just trying to do the most that I can, and I'm going fucking insane. Dude, I have so many things I need to accomplish, but like I'm trying to balance social life, I'm trying to do a bunch of other shit and still be successful, right? You get what I'm saying. And that's the end of the verse. That's a long ass verse, but yeah, chorus time. Who would have thought that a motherfucker could hop on a UK vibe like I'm Drake? But yeah, the song was released pretty close after the release of More Life by Drake, where we all know he hops on a UK vibe. And here on this song, I'm going over a UK drill type beat. So, you know, I'm hopping on a UK vibe like I'm Drake. Who would have thought I'd be spitting all these syllables without making it? Fuck. How can I mess up the only line about not messing up my lines? Who would have thought I'd be spitting all these syllables without making a single mistake? Who would have thought I would be on the top zooming past like a car with no brakes? 13 reasons I'm going to make these rappers kill themselves before they put out a tape. Hey! This one's like everyone's favorite bar. And I have to admit, it's one of my favorites as well. I actually released a song pretty close after the airing of the TV show 13 Reasons Why, where the whole premise is there's a girl that kills herself, and before she does, she releases these tapes to like all the people that like have wronged her, I guess. So basically, 13 reasons I'm gonna make these rappers kill themselves before they put out a tape. Oh! And you know, rappers, they say, I'm gonna drop this tape. You know, it's just a bar. That's why I like to call it bar. Who would've thought? Who would've? I'm gonna be bigger than 11 times Earth, too hot like a motherfucking Jupiter. Science lesson, Jupiter is 11 times the size of Earth. So, there we go. I'm a new hitter, I'm a new spitter, coming outside and they saying that I'm great. 13 reasons I'm gonna make these rappers kill themselves before they put it on the tape. Yeah! Alright, time for the next verse. Who would've thought that Quadeca would've moved to the top? I've been doing a lot. See me for the music I make, not the views, not the shoes that I bought. Okay, I know in the song I said, not the views or the shoes that I bought. And a bunch of people were like, oh, so you just said you buy views? God damn it. I mean, who would've thought that I'd go up and away, 5K to 100K in a month's how I play? Right, when I'm talking about this, I'm not talking about YouTube subscribers or anything 5K to 100K. I'm referring to Spotify monthly listeners. After my album released, it went from 5K, just 5K to 100K in a month. And that's, you know, that's how I play. Motherfucker think he running the game, see these haters, now they running away cause I've come here to stay. Come from the jump in LA, but a boy been coming up in the Bay where they utter my name, right? Come from the jump in LA, I was born in LA. I lived there for like 7 years, then I moved to Northern California, to the Bay. And that's, you know, where I've been doing all this stuff. So, you know, coming up in the Bay where they utter my name, where I'm the best known. I'm like, man, what do I say to a friend who thinks we won in the same cause I'm done with the games? Saying this is fucking insane, wanted bars 101 can complain, yeah, they loving the claims. I got an abundance of pain, when I drop it, it just busts in a flame, it just busts in a flame. And that's the end of the verse. You know, most of that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, I just got all this pain, and when I put in the lyrics, it just goes up in a flame. I should have said goes up into flames. Goes up into flames. That sounds way better than bust into flames. Oh well. Too late for that now. But yeah, then it does the hook and then it's over. That's the song. That's Who Would Have Thought. I've been Quadeca. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for having me. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you slam the like button, subscribe if you're new. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I was just trying to do something a little bit different because we've just got 250K subscribers, man. I really do appreciate it. It's actually been insane. So yeah, peace!
Got a lot on my mind and I'm not gonna stop for a red sign. Talking a lot about the headlines, my death and the time left on the clock, till I got as my deadline. Don't open up shop, I set time.